Xylophoney here with Mario, and it's time to try out something we haven't done in a little while. It's time to use some very powerful boss monsters. Mario, what are you bringing?
I'm bringing a classic, but a classic that actually got support.
Finally!
Earthbound Immortals.
I'll admit, the name kind of jumped out of my head there, so I couldn't exactly intro it properly. So, and now you're sneezing, man. We've had computer problems, internet problems today. We've recorded that intro already. It was perfect, but now we're sneezing, we're stumbling. Everything's a mess, and I don't even have a good hand.
Oh, not even a good hand?
No, I'm playing a kind of an old-fashioned style Red Eyes deck. There's not even any fusions in here to be weird. To be honest, it's more of a synchro variant that I played back in the day. Made a couple adjustments, put some Cyno Dragons in so you can get some boss-on-boss action. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right, so I activate this, which will allow me to... Let me see.
That's the one that lets you search a level 3 to your hand.
Yep. Level 1, level 3 or lower Earthbound Tuner monster.
Yes. Yeah, specifically Fiend Tuners.
Yep. And I will bring out the Line Walker.
As I'm playing with the Synchro deck, I'm wondering if there's a blend with Resonators that you could put with those guys, because they incorporate a lot of Fiend work as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll be activating my card advance real quick. Card advance will allow me to
Card
look
advance? I thought this deck was good now.
still helps out, as it allows me to an additional tribute summon.
I guess.
Alright, so... Oh, wait, I shouldn't have done that. I just remembered.
You about to search right after you order your deck?
Yep.
Card advance. The card for decks that aren't good enough to be a good deck.
But then again, this is also based off my older Earthbound
Yeah,
decks.
I imagine there's quite a few leftovers in there, as there were in this deck for sure. Had to take a couple banned cards out. Had to take a few things that were just kind of weird out. But
Yeah. Alright. There we go.
Earthbound Prison, you got your own field card now?
Oh yeah, we're going up to the level of Sacred Beasts.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, but... Ooh, Cosmic
First off,
Star. Aw, man.
Oh.
Oh, my Red Eyes Spirit.
Alright, so... Do I have anything that could quickly go into it? So I have a level 3, which I'm assuming, yeah, I'll need a level 4 or so. What rockets did I put in this deck?
Ooh.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Silver Rocket, okay.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I can't... I'm guessing that it doesn't let me tune with that one to make a level 7.
Guess
Oh,
not.
wait, no, I miscounted. It's a level 8.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, the synchros in this deck for these ones specifically is 6 and 8.
Gotcha.
So I may have to mess with what rockets are actually in this deck then if I want to use that card for this reason.
Yeah, for that type of blend. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
you can certainly hope that I continue to get no good cards. I mean, no usable cards, I suppose.
yeah.
Cards are good enough. Just not good enough in these current amounts.
Silver Rocket effect, which allows me to special summon Rocket Tracer.
Okay. That's funny. Do I chill or do I advance? No real reason to advance. I end my turn. I had a
All
playable card, but not the time.
All right, well, Tour Guide of the Underworld. Good card for obvious reason. Activating.
Mm-hmm. I'm just
Bring
trying to
me
give you
out a-
wiggle room, you know, so you can try out your new cards. That's all. Ooh, no effect on him, though. But, more
No,
tuners.
But
And you can go into a 6
now
now.
that I have... Yep, I have the level 6, which will allow me to bring out Earthbound Servant.
Ooh.
Geo Gremlin.
A name that Mario could say properly. Impressive.
It's Geo Gremlin.
No, I know. It's like a real easy one. It's incredible. How could they do this?
Oh, but this guy only is counterproductive against your cards. During the main phase, quick effect, target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Your opponent chooses one of these effects to apply. Destroy that monster or gain life points equal to that monster's attack.
So I gotta feed you life points or lose my guy. Okay. Yeah, it seems a lot of the newer cards that you're messing with, that one does that. Another one has to do with like my negating my effects on the field. So some fun little things.
Oh, so I like this little combo right here. So I attack. I attack.
Quick effect, you can fusion summon. What?
Yes, I fusion summon using cards on the field, hand, or graveyard.
Oh, that's a huge fusion summon. Okay.
Yeah. So using the 2 line walkers I have in the graveyard, I bring out.
Oh, he doesn't even have to use himself. Oh.
Yeah, creating Earthbound Servant Geo Kraken.
Okay.
And when he's brought out, I can search out any field spell, by the way.
Yeah, get it right to your hand.
So I'll add the Black Garden to the hand. And he gets to attack as well.
Oh, and if a monster special summon from my extra deck, you can destroy stuff? Oh, gosh.
Yep.
And burn?
And to make sure that you don't get anything special, Black Garden.
That's a fun combo. Okay.
Yes. But I think right there is where I'm going to end it.
Good spot.
I should have done something first. I just remembered. I have one last fusion monster that requires me to fuse a fusion monster and a synchro monster.
Ah.
But
something else for him though.
Well, no, I have both. But if I bring him out with Black Garden right now, he's gonna be cut in half. So.
Okay, I gotcha. Darn it. I set a card in my turn.
Oh, that bad?
Yeah, that bad. Like, I didn't even change the deck balance any. I'm just drawing cards that were already existing in here, and they're not the cards for the right time.
Well, I guess I'll just do this. I'll banish my Rocket Tracer to bring out Red Eyes Darkness Dragon.
You monster!
Just to get out a token that he can attack for game.
Beautiful.
Just do this real quick. Just in case I miscounted and I actually don't have enough to finish you with it.
Mm-hmm. And the red rose in there. Okay. Yeah.
So, have the Kraken attack you.
Beautiful.
For game.
Okay, yeah. I had a bunch of Return of the Dragon Lords and nothing but level 7s in my hand, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it happens sometimes when you run too many Return of the Dragon Lords. Only run 2 in this deck, I think. But I think this deck's also running an Errant Silver's Cry.
Ooh.
So,
for the
it can
red
happen.
Eyes, yeah.
Yeah. This time I'll go second, just so I can react off it and buy myself a turn if things go horribly wrong. Yeah, now I drew cards of the red stone. Yeah, that kind of fills the gap there, doesn't it?
Yeah. Alright, so I bring out Linewalker, which will allow me to get the Earthbound Prison to the hand.
Lovely.
Unfortunately, Earthbound Prison has no protection.
True.
So it can be easily destroyed as other cards, which...
Most field spells don't, though.
Yeah. I guess not even your Sacred Beast stuff either, huh?
Yeah, Sacred Beast in itself doesn't have protection, you know. Dinosaur Lost World doesn't have protection.
I probably should run 1 or 2 of the Field Barrier or something, shouldn't I?
Maybe. I mean, I don't think you should. Just because Field Barrier is a great card, but it's so often dead. Like, I don't even run it in a Toon deck, you know?
True, but you have automatic protection with that deck.
There's a different card to your protection.
It's itself.
Right. Not itself, of course, but one of the search cards. Itself doesn't protect itself. As I said, most field cards don't. But now I can send a dragon to the graveyard. Lovely. Now that I don't have any more cards to revive my dragons from the graveyard. It's fine. We also got Dragon Shrine. You know what? We'll just send them all there. Why not? There we go. Actually, do I gotta make sure? Okay, yeah, there it is. Do that. Send more dragons to the graveyard. Does this guy care about being in the graveyard? I don't think I run Red Eyes Fusion in this deck variant, so we won't worry about that. We'll send our own Darkness Metal Dragon to the grave. Okay, so it's going to be a time where we go for a little bit of Blackstone Legend right here. Activate the Blackstone Legend, and then we're going to use the Blackstone Legend to bring out, of course, Red Eyes Black Dragon. Just a standard one from the deck. Now I have choices.
You do have choices, and I know for a fact that Red Blackstone Legend is going to come into play later because you can use it from the grave.
Yeah, do a little recycle action going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I could do this. It's a bit more of a standard play, but for the funsies, we are going to. It'll be even bigger later.
Oh no, that's Red Eyes Fusion that restricts any other summoning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of my old favorites, Xylo.
Yeah,
that's
it's packed in here for fun, of course. You know, a Red Eyes deck don't need it, but
actually,
it's good.
Funny enough, I decided to look up when Red Eyes used to be one of the top competitive decks.
Mm-hmm.
One of the top players of this at the time actually teched in Red Eyes Darkness and did our whole little combo with Claw Hermos to win
Back
the
when
game.
power mattered. That's funny.
Yes, which is
that
sad,
is.
if you think.
I mean, I get the mindset, but that's a terrible tactical decision. You're telling me that you made a deck that needed Red Eyes Darkness Dragon,
with that,
and then you equipped it with something that already gives you enough power to insta-win. You're just power stacking at that point. You already have enough.
I think it was because he was placing against Nurseburn, I think, which Nurseburn had a ton of life points at that point. So they had to and they had probably only had I think they had to do it all in one go, kind of they had to finish the duel in one go.
Yeah, that's one of those rare situations where that matters, I suppose. If it was a Nurseburn meta, then I can see that being the case. That's a weird meta, but I can see it.
Or it might have been Trickstar, actually. I think it might have been Trickstar, actually. I think I got the two confused.
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, I can't activate his effect, of course.
Yeah, just to get the tuner onto the field.
Which isn't allowing me to bring out my guy, actually.
Ooh. Okay.
Level 6.
Well, you can't use Torghast as synchro material. Or rather, you can't use
Right.
the thing you bring out with Torghast as synchro material. Not the best tech for a synchro play.
Yeah. Did I get that confused?
Maybe.
did I
Very
do it
common
last time,
tech for
then?
XA play. I think you just had more
'Cause
on the field, and then you used it for something else.
No, I definitely... Oh, I used it the turn after, I think.
Maybe. Or you might used it and switched it around, I don't know. Oh boy, Card Advance is back. Then again, you played Card Advance last time and I got crushed, so who am I to say?
Although I didn't really come into play because I accidentally did the wrong thing with it, so...
No, and I didn't get a single card that could be played effectively.
Yeah.
I had one level 1 monster with 0 attack and defense. And I set it in defense mode, never got touched. That was the game for me.
I have a few choices. I could either bring out the new Earthbound Prisoner Stone Sweeper, and I can actually special summon it because I have a card in the field card zone.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could actually bring one of the original Earthbounds to my hand.
That's a tough one, because you can go right for the 6 right now, but... Yeah, I don't know what else you can bring to your hand to save it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you got. Obviously, canceling my effect, if any of your stuff does that, is pretty huge. Forcing me to either give you life points when my monster's at 4,200, that one's huge as well. Don't know what a lot of the other ones are. I certainly don't want to lose my Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. I was thinking about putting an alternative dragon on the field instead, and him I would have been happy to lose, because then I bring a Red Eyes back even stronger.
Yeah. No, I messed up a little bit, so I'm gonna end my turn right there.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about keeping Tour Guide in the deck, but I think that's probably gonna be one of the cards that go bye-bye.
Possibly. I think... Yeah,
oh, that's right, yeah. So I had a I now remember, yeah, you're right. I had 2 Line Walkers, and I used the one that wasn't restricted by that.
Yeah, I knew there
Tour
was
Guide.
2 on the field at some point. Okay, what do I go for? Well... During the main phase, I can banish that's a graveyard effect, or I could just get this out, but I've already normal summoned. I don't know what I want, but I suppose we'll just get this guy out, because he's not running all the Red Eyes decks these days. He's going down to 1 copy in a common Red Eyes deck. So there he comes. Now, I think I can still do this. Yeah. So why not? More Red Eyes to the grave. More fun stuff on the field. We'll even put a black metal dragon out on him to Just encourage, 2 strong monsters. Shouldn't have put them in that row, just basic Yu-Gi-Oh! Mechanics. What if that back row was impermanence? I don't think it's impermanence because of the way we play, but keep that in mind, duelists. Keep that in mind. Yeah, we're going to go ham on your attack mode monsters.
Oh, you just win right now.
Yeah, I guess so. So the life
I
point damage
activate
earlier.
my trap card, Ultimate Earthbound Immortal, which will allow me to destroy a card if I had an Earthbound Immortal card.
That's the tragic downside of Earthbounds in the past. You could just never summon them. But
I was
obviously,
about to get
with
one. So I realized what the combo should have been.
Okay.
I should have just set up a defensive field, some kind of defense or something instead of trying going for that synchro, and then use card advance at the end phase, get that Earthbound to the top of as the next draw, and then bring out Tour Guide, bring out the second monster, and then tribute both of them for the Earthbound. That's what I should have done.
Tour Guide's in there to help you with tribute material for sure.
And then the card advance would allow me to tribute some an additional time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go second this time. I'm gonna see if
That's
this deck
fair.
likes to go first or second.
Ugh. It's not as bad. It's not as bad. We're not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
I forgot I had this card in here. Oops.
Good old hand traps, everybody.
It's not the hand trap.
It could be a permanent zone.
Not a permanence.
Okay. Well, let's not get ourselves into a Nibiru situation. Why would you have Nibiru in that deck?
No, it's not the Biru either.
Yeah.
Even though it kind of fits aesthetically. It's a giant rock.
It fits
but then,
aesthetically, just not mechanically.
yeah. Well, yeah, mechanically, he's just in there for any deck as a Tekken thing to counter your opponent if they're playing a lot.
What do I?
A lot of people do
Spirit
side
of
deck
Force?
Nibiru, I will say.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll set that right there. We got him ready to go. Now, do I bring out more?
I wonder something actually, Xylo.
I'll save it. Enter.
Do Earthbound Immortals have any special summon animation in Master Duel?
I don't imagine so, but it's hard to say because a lot of random stuff does.
I mean, my boy Colossal Fighter got one.
Yeah. So I guess anything could have it.
So I'm gonna play this. This is the card I found.
Okay. We Cross-Set Designator is of course a
It's
common side decked meta card, but
Yeah.
We don't run it
the reason I had this was because we were playing a lot of similar cards back then. So
sure.
I'm just gonna target because
Yeah,
I know
do
we
what you
definitely
want.
don't have any cards in similar. So I'm just gonna target. My
There's
other
one.
cross-up.
There's one card that's similar. The Red Eyes Dark Metal Dark Dispel Dragon. But I already have him in the graveyard, so.
Yeah. So I'll banish the one deck card of my one copy in my deck, so that way I can thin out the deck a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, other than that card, I don't know if we have any other matching cards. Actually, there might be one. I don't think you would run it.
This allows me to bring out.
Oh yeah, Rocket Sync run's another one I have.
Oh, okay.
Could've
But I
gone
already
for
had
a-
in the hand, so I kind of needed it.
Okay,
so.
yeah. If you only run one. This is a deck that kind of thrives off Rocket Synchron because it's synchro based, obviously. And there's that Red Eyes Dark Dispel Dragon we're talking about.
Might have
Okay.
been a reason I didn't want to get rid of it.
Okay, well, fair enough, fair enough. He had those cards in his hand. Oh yeah, Brotar, okay. Now we gotta see this card.
Okay, you can discard one card, and if you do, add one monster to your hand with the same type as an attribute as that monster. Well, I guess I'll just target your Black Meteor Dragon.
Yeah.
Discarding my Black Rose and getting my Red Rose. This deck is still centered around getting as many monsters on the field as possible for the Earthbound tribute. So that's why you're seeing me do this a little bit like this.
Yeah, with the new Earthbound support, I wanna try my hand at making one too. I just don't know where to start. But there's gotta be a lot of good texts like in the wins now.
Yeah. And I'm questioning whether or not you even play the original Earthbounds now. Like
It's one of those cases. Like, is there a reason? Hard to say. Hungry Burger came out. Do you need the original Hungry Burger? Yeah, it actually helps. Gate Guardians came out. Do you need the, original Gate Guardian fusion? No, not at all. Don't play him.
He wasn't even a fusion. Remember,
Yeah,
he was a
he was a fake
normal
fusion.
monster. Yeah. Okay, when speaking of the internet issues earlier, every time Xylo takes a minute for something to happen, I'm like, oh no, did it happen again?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let that attack fly through, just because I don't want to give you the choice of crashing with my guy.
Oh, because people were commenting on last time you shaved and we did these videos. Am I baby face like you were saying Xylo was baby face? People were in the comments were saying that you look like you dropped 7 years off your life without having a beard.
Well, I'll have comments. How many years have I added back? Let me know. I assume you don't have the glorious beard from your stream anymore.
No.
Big sad.
If any of this audience stopped in and tuned into that stream, I did a subathon, and one of the wheel punishments, every time you donate a sub, wheel spin, one of them was shave part of the beard.
So I request you just get the strip right down the middle.
I did, and yeah, Xylo actually said that if the strip right down the middle made me look like a Yu-Gi-Oh villain.
It's good stuff. What should I send to the graveyard? I think I got the main play there, so we'll just put a Blackstone Legend in there. Now, I got this cheeky little Dark Arm Dragon in my hand I forgot to think about. And how many Dark Monsters do I have in the grave? Oh, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, if I can use my Blackstone Legend in the graveyard, then that gets back into the deck. Then I got 3, so it's not quite there. How am I possibly going to get a dragon out of the graveyard? Like this!
Ooh.
We'll do that. Special summon from the graveyard. I think we'll just do a raw level 7. There we go. Dark Arm Dragon. Woo! Fun.
Oh, you're playing one of my classic favorites. Oh, fun fact, by the way, I was given a card recently by one of my old friends, and it is actually one of the original Dark Arm Dragons. It's like $30 or $40, actually.
Okay. That's interesting.
And
huh?
yeah, no, it's a really good card, and I'm obviously not gonna put it into a deck for any reason. It's probably just gonna be like one of those collection cards I have in like on display or something. Because I loved playing Dark Arm Dragon, and whenever I have a chance, I play Teledad because he's a fun card.
I'm going to use Dark Arm Dragon's effect. I don't want to banish any of my good Red Eye stuff from the graveyard, but I just don't have another immediate out to take care of your 2800 Red Eye's Darkness Metal, so be it.
Well, that happens. Yeah. Activates, brings him back.
Yep. Brotar used to be just such a hot combo card in every deck.
He still is a good card.
Yeah, no, he's still pretty common for sure.
Like, the fact that I was able to search out a card. I brought him out, searched out a card, got to use him for a summon, and he gets to come back.
Let's just keep going, why not?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. In fact, Dark Arm Dragon can basically be a win condition. Easily.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to use him as one, because I don't need to have everything still in my graveyard if I just win. When this card's targeting. I'm looking at your Balmung right now, though. I'm reading a card, Mario. Target a card and special summon that target. So I'm just going to get Brotar out of here.
Yeah, if he's destroyed by card effect.
So we'll just give a nice raw attack on you, and then I'll have an interesting rest of my win condition plan, we'll call it. So we'll do a regular attack on that, and then we'll just get your life points nice and juicy low.
I do have Xylo. I do have all the new cards at like 3/3/3. I just didn't draw any.
Well, you got them. Oh yeah, I guess not this round.
No, not this round. Oh, you little.
Yeah, that's the win condition here.
You gotta love that freaking Dark Arms is level 7 for that.
Yep. Of course, this deck revolves around level 7 spam.
I should tech him into my Red Eyes, honestly, because you do control your graveyard quite a bit with that.
Possibly. Yeah, I mean, this deck's all about level 7s and graveyard control. You just spoke about it instantly. Let's see, what's it trying to make me do? Just summon more Red Eyes? Nah, just do your thing. The burn happens automatically, right?
Oh, I couldn't bring... Oh, right, that's the other one.
This is sad.
Negate the effects of that monster. So, got rid of that for now.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was gonna happen. Very good.
Unfortunately, I kind of need a second card in the hand to activate the other effects.
Yeah, it's a little too late for it, unfortunately. You shut down the fear of Metal Flare Dragon, but I still got power on the field. And if you don't have cards to combo up, it's over.
Okay, help me figure this out real quick. I'm trying to read the second line for this guy, the Line Walker. If you control a level 6 or higher Earthbound monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one opponent's effect monster, special summon from the extra deck. Oh,
such as
into the deck.
Flare Metal Dragon.
Then they can special summon one monster with the same name from their extra deck.
Huh. Okay, so you target the effect monster, shuffle it into the deck, then you special summon another one.
That's
fantastic.
An anti-XYZ.
Exactly. Fantastic for if you're targeting an XYZ.
But if they don't have
Savage Dragons out there that for some reason isn't negating you, then it'll get rid of their equip.
But the only issue is if your opponent doesn't have like a second copy of that card.
No, it doesn't matter because you send it into their extra deck first.
Oh, so you're basically resetting it without any materials.
I believe that's the case because I just have one Flare Metal Dragon in this deck, but I still feel like it would work because it's in there and it doesn't like the card unit isn't specified once it gets shuffled into the deck. I mean, the only time that matters is when it's an effect being applied on the field, and that's not the case for this card.
I like these new cards though.
Yeah, no, it really makes me want to try making an Earthbound Immortal deck. Let us know what you think would be fun to mix with it, because we need to be able to put out a bunch of monsters. I mean, do we with the new cards?
No, actually, they're reliant on bringing each other out to try to do that. The only reason you would run any other monster is either
if you're running the classic ones,
which I'm guessing you can still run one or two of, if anything. Maybe there is a way.
I think I'm just gonna have to evaluate it myself, honestly.
Yeah, but hopefully you guys did enjoy.
Subscribe if you don't want to miss the next one, and we'll see you next time.
See ya, folks.